Welcome in, everybody. I hope everybody's having a great day. We're coming back at you with some more Tavern Keeper here. Very exciting stuff. Let's get back into the game. Now, where we had left off, we've got some cards here. Let me adjust the volume here a little bit. Unpack 13 new cards. Excels at deflecting blame. We've got Shane here. Okay. Need to leave. Some never bother surfacing at all. We've got a new landscape. All right. We've got Grub now. Likes to spend their spare time sleeping in strangers' houses. Then we've got Selena. Never tired fighting the forces of neutral. Their last boss praises them for bribing their boss. Okay. Gugamush Stories. Okay. Another landscape here. The Highlands region. Another character, Shane. Got two Shanes here, it looks like. An item, a sword plunger. Because some mimics have a really crude sense of humor. Alright, I love that. Then we've got Grant. Not very good at staying out of the way. An opera orc, like an item, rare item. Halflington Stories. And then a watering can. Okay, so some cards here that we have unlocked, added into our repertoire here. Big word for Elmo. All right, so it looks like we've got some Halflington is a new area. We were in River Bottom, so we're gonna go to Halflington, and I think we hit new. Is that what we do here? Okay. Halflings are known for their love of food and drink. You should have plenty of business at your new tavern. There's no such thing as too much business, right? What's this about a festival? We'll do the festival one, not the free play. I like doing the balanced. We'll start with our standard gold here. Halfling climate. It's a temperate climate with a slight chill in the night. No infestations. Interest rates are 50% lower. And tavern building in this area contains some inner walls that cannot be removed. And then we've got the Halflington scenario. And best in the show for the Harvest Festival. So I'm not gonna mess with any of these. We're just gonna hit start. We're gonna get into it. And it looked like our max rating could be 2 stars. So exciting business. Okay. Alright, press any key. Let's get into it.
It's another beautiful day in Halflington as you arrive at your new tavern. There's no rot or slime, and it's even partially furnished. What luck! That's odd. The staff room furniture is badly burned. Must have been a fire. Nothing to worry about, I'm sure.
Must have been
You've
a fire,
done this
okay.
bit before, of course. Setting up to open for business should be a breeze. Just follow the list.
Alright. Merchant has arrived. Alright, we're gonna buy what we can of the drinks that he has. Alright, so we need to let's pause really quick. Kind of get a lay of the land here. Air acquired. I don't think we can repair these, can we? Alright, well, we've got to get a person. We've got to get a tap room here. Alright, so he's right here. Okay. I have to think about how I want to lay this out, right? So, like, I know we want our storeroom to be accessible. I feel like that's pretty solid for the storeroom. And I want my kitchen to kind of go off of it. Or like right there. So then in that case, I want to do for my tap room. To be there. And then I want my bar counter. Okay. Okay, I think I kind of want it to look like that. That uses a lot of space here, but I'm okay with that. Then for the storeroom, I need lots of pallets here. But I think I also want to put in like a door. So move that there. I want to add in another one. Let's see here. Okay, I want the storeroom to be easily accessible, right? Let's see here. Nope. All right. Then I need... What is this? Stress eater. To eat a bunch of to eat a bunch of stuff. But as a comedian, has a great sense of humor, which can boost service satisfaction with serving patrons. Okay, I like her. Then we've got Bodo. Think about ghost ships, make them be amused. Okay. Always messy. Okay. Not be bribed. Slowpoke. Moves that works much quicker, but slows down as the day we're on. Like, okay. Pretty clumsy is known for dropping things. Dark vision, squeamish, clumsy, slow. I think I'm gonna kind of go with. That's a unique story. Okay. All right, we're gonna hire her. And then we're gonna select a drink here. We're gonna do a scrape barrel, and then we're gonna do Brinikin. All right, so they're gonna come in. They're gonna kind of do some stuff for us here. I'm gonna turn this into the kitchen. Got the storeroom. Don't quite know about this side yet, but we're gonna figure it out. So let's speed this up a little bit. Let's get her to bring in the things here. All right, perfect. And we're gonna open up. Ta-da! Okay. The Happy Bunny. What are we gonna call this one? I think we're gonna call this one Hoppington. I like it. All right, Hoppington is open.
May your cozy new tavern under the hills soon be filled with cheer.
Quite the bit of decorations here. I don't know if they'll repair everything. We'll find out. Looks like it. Okay. It doesn't look like we have like a room or anything. Oh, the Halflington Ghost. What do we got here? Harvest time on the horizon. A bountiful harvest season is upon us. The summer cuts are reporting a record-setting crop, and wagon loads of wheat have been spotted headed for Baron's brewery. The scent of Granny Mossfoot fresh pies floats on the breeze. It's a fine time for a surplus of food, as Halflington has been seeing an increase in travelers visiting from Twelford and River Bottom. Get ready for a wonderful harvest season, and make sure to set an extra spot at the table for visitors. Pies stolen from Granny Mossfoot's windowsill. Inside job. Wisdom Dubender's wicker furniture stand lost in sun and fire. Newton Summercup claims his stew best in region. Won't let us try it. That's how you stay best.
Harvest season. That means the annual Harvest Festival will be just around the corner. What a treat.
Okay. All right, so it looks like she's like repairing things. Not sure what all of these are, but we'll kind of potbelly stove. All right. Maybe that's meant to be like the staff room. Okay, we've got some people coming in. Good business here. Oh, we've got a storybook event already. Let's go. Let's see what we've got going on here.
Hello there. I'm Glenda Slatekeep, Mayor's liaison. The Mayor's office put together a wee gift basket to welcome you to the neighbourhood, and just in time for the Harvest Festival. You turn to find a halfling woman brandishing a huge basket overflowing with flowers and festooned with ribbons. Nestled among the flowers is a sign reading, "You're new here." I've just put it up here on the bar top then.
You're new here.
Oh, golly, it was a group effort, really. Glenda blushes and looks down, scuffing a toe on the floorboards. Well, I did sew the ribbons, and I helped the children arrange the flowers. But really, everyone did pitch in. We wanted it to be special for you. I'm so glad you like it.
We'll do this one. That's okay.
Well, we're just so pleased you're here. Glenda beams as she looks around the tap room. You're about to be a busy bee. Folks around here are so excited to have a place to enjoy themselves again. It was such a shame when that dreadful fire shut the old place down. Oh, yes, just a little fire. Nothing to worry yourself about. Just a run-of-the-mill fire that sprang up out of nowhere overnight and destroyed the previous owner's livelihood. These things do happen.
I'm
Glenda
sure
rolls
they
her eyes with a wry chuckle. Some folks thought it might have been arson, but it was surely just a simple accident.
Uh-huh. Now I'm worried somebody will burn down my tavern. Yeah, we'll pretend.
Exactly. No sense worrying yourself over it. She gives you a warm smile and a curtsy. I really must get back to the office. Enjoy the gift basket and welcome again to our little corner of the land. And have a wonderful harvest month. Hope to see you at the festival. Perhaps there's cause to worry about the fire damage, perhaps not. On the bright side, the basket really does smell lovely.
All right, we'll see what comes of this. Oh, welcome basket. All right.
That welcome basket is so pretty. Let's pick a place to display it.
It's ginormous. Okay.
Ooh, lovely. I can't wait to see your vision for this tavern.
We've got somebody who's needing an outhouse.
Soul, that Glenda. Not surprising she finds it hard to imagine anyone would be setting fires on purpose.
What outdoor spaces do I have here? Alright, we'll just put that one there for now. Alright, we'll kind of speed up a little bit. Just gonna clean here. Right, we're solid in the 70s. I'm okay with that.
No shortage of thirsty patrons around here, it seems. You should be able to get a 1-star rating in no time.
Yeah, I think so. I think this is the staff room. Yeah, that's the staff room. Okay. I'm gonna drop a bed so she has somewhere she can sleep. But it looks like there might be like some of those are the beds that are. Oh, she fell asleep standing. Good Lord. Okay. I feel like we should probably hire a cleaner then. Don't want a messy person for that. leave a lot of mess behind. Man, I don't know. Brushes every 7 days. I don't know if I'm happy with those options there.
Our drinks have earned a 1-star rating.
Doing pretty good. Okay. We for sure need some lighting. There we go. Get some lighting in the tavern here. So I think part of what we can do here, we can see the flammability. We've got the post here. You like food and drinks, and we know you do. You'll be as happy as a sleek heap with a second helping to hear that a new tavern is open. It's called the Hoppington, and you won't have any trouble finding the place. It's in the same location previously occupied by the Beer and Back again. Yet another fire, probably not all cookie baking mishaps, authority says. Is 7th lunch the new second breakfast? What's your foot here says about you? 10 fun new styles for fall. Oh, good lord. Okay.
Did that headline mention another?
It did mention another fire, and I'm scared. I'm gonna do one of these. Fresh water.
Fire? It seems the fires are all happening to businesses expanding for the festival. Curious.
Staff need recreational opportunities, same as patrons. I guess they're all just people.
Got ourselves a star here. Seems pretty heavy. Oh, we did it. Look at that.
Who'da
Beautiful
thunk?
star. 6 new unlocks. So we've got the toilet, the wash basin, the food window, the grill, a scroll rack. Okay. A meat hook. Interesting. Cleaning gear, soup pot, a fine bench, and a well. Okay. Interesting
1 star
business.
Already?
Okay.
I knew you could do it again. Once can be fortune, twice is skill. I expect it won't be long before the guild notices your progress.
Letter from the mayor's office. Okay, what we got here? Just heard about your tavern's new 1-star rating, and we are just pleased as punch over here at the mayor's office. Your success brightens and improves the entire region, and we appreciate it. To express how happy we are, we're sending along some gold to invest in the finest tavern experience for our citizens. Don't try to give it back, it's a gift. Have a real good day. Estelle Slatekeep, Mayor's Office. P.S. Any gift baskets you send us got lost on the way, so we made one to gift ourselves from you. It's lovely. Okay.
Wow! If 1 star impresses them, imagine how thrilled they'll be with our progress come festival time.
Oh, okay. So we want to add a kitchen here. All right, we want a grill. And we can do a soup pot this time. Need a food window. I'll add that there. Cleaning gear. Builder. Build 100 furniture items. Nice. Create a... fresh... Okay. Start serving folks here. All right. Get the fancier drink out, so we're making some money here. Also like how you can kind of see from that. That's pretty nice. Oh, we've got a storybook event.
You hear distinctive footsteps, brisk and precise like a ticking clock. You turn to see Dorothy frowning at the decor. A parcel is under her arm. You're off to a decent start here. Plenty of space, that's good. You'll have your hands full soon. I brought you something to help. She swipes a fingertip across the countertop. Her brow furrows in distaste as she reluctantly sets the parcel down.
Good to see you again, Dorothy.
Indeed. She taps the parcel. The guild obtained this relic from an adventurer. They dug it out of a mouldy old dungeon or nicked it off a dragon, some silly business like that. We're calling it the Patron Attraction Board, PAB for short. It runs on some sort of divination magic. If you feed it gold, it shows the future. You can use it to foresee the desires of groups of patrons before they arrive.
Interesting. Okay. It shows the future and we're just using it for scheduling?
If
What I
you
want to know.
what people want, you can make sure they decide to come here, and you'll always be ready for them. It will revolutionize your business. Dorothy reaches over the bar to grab a glass and neatly pours herself a drink. She sips primly and eyes you bemused. Why? What would you do with it?
I don't know. Maybe prevent crimes? I'd use it in conversations to never say the wrong thing. Gamble. Can it say which horse we'll win a race? Let's go prevent crimes.
Poor business performance is a crime. A pure
Should have
passion
known.
for expense reports burns in her eyes, nay, her very soul. Enough nonsense. You need help with running your tavern, not with half-baked notions of vigilante justice. Understood?
Okay. Yes, ma'am. I'll use it properly.
See that you do. Please refrain from letting me down. Dorothy sighs. Speaking of letting things down, I believe I'm due to let my hair down a little. She reaches back and adjusts her bun, loosening it ever so slightly. Much better. You know what? Perhaps I'll take a small vacation and stay in town for the festival. I'll see you afterward. Remember, the guild expects great things here. More importantly, so do I.
All right. Let's get back into it.
Ooh, a patron attraction board. That sounds fun. Let's give it a whirl.
Okay. Use it to see... Okay. Take a look at this thing. Oh, it's like a whole thing that pops open. Okay. I need to see further into the future. Okay. Patron needs... Not quite sure what it is that I'm looking at here. Okay, six gold in 5.9 hours. Tavern will open. Okay. An artifact that uses divination magic to show future patrons will visit your tavern, which will and why. Each pawn on the board represents a potential patron. Hover over them to see the breakdown of their individual. Okay. Okay. We will certainly mess with that. Soup pot. Stew. Alright, I have fresh water. I don't have anything else added to it, so I think I've got to like find some ingredients. Which means I know I need to buy stuff for the storeroom. And I need a meat. Which I think I can get away putting here, possibly. Hopefully. Okay. So we've got that. Got a work schedule board there. When we get some more people in. Okay. I think we can... Gotta set it just right. Letter from Dorothy. Okay, what do we got here? I've been surveying the locals about the festival. It seems live musical performance will play a large part. You'll require a 2-star rating from the guild to construct a stage for hosting entertainers. So you better get to work making improvement. I've closed some funds to accelerate the progress. Oh. Oh, good heavens. Okay.
I would never have pegged Dorothy as a patron of the arts, but you
Okay.
better get that star. The show must go on.
All right. Gosh, I'm gonna need a main meal on the tavern, bulletin board, dartboard. Okay. Bulletin board. Need a dartboard. And a comfy chair. Okay. Like, it doesn't say where the comfy chair has to be. Oh no, maybe it does. Comfy chair. Prop only valid. Okay, so we've got to put it in here. Okay. All right, we'll put it there. All right. Good stuff there. Okay. Is clicking on here. Wants me to come up here, I suppose. Alright. What does this do for me? Ah, okay. We need food items, a scroll rack, food items. Okay. Food. Okay. All right, so I gotta get food on the menu. Sure enough. Build one of those. All right, how about... He's not terrible. His daily wage is 11, though. Okay. Alright, let's make her a janitor. Two, three, four, five, six, 12. Which means we need to get a locker so they can get bonuses. Alright. Will help us keep the place clean.
With the
Gotta have
tavern
them
growing
both
by the
on.
day, you're the talk of the town. Maybe patrons won't be the only thing you're attracting.
Ooh. Storybook. For her? Okay. Oh yeah, she did have like a unique story.
You come across Skylar scribbling on a little scroll and chuckling to herself. And so he says to me, he says, "Oh!" She notices you watching and jumps, face flushing. She goes to shove the scroll in her pocket, but hesitates. "Geez, boss, you startled me. But hey, I was actually hoping I could ask you a favor. See, I always dreamed of being on stage. Do you think maybe I could perform here?" "Oh, no, I don't. And I don't sing or nothing like that. I just like to make people laugh, and that gave me an idea. What if I just stood on a stage and told jokes?" Her eyes sparkle, looking on a dream of
Comedian.
stardom only she can see. Maybe funny stories or anecdotes even. All I'd need is a stool to sit on, maybe a glass of water in case my throat got dry. Coming right up, Skylar smooths out her little rumpled scroll and clears her throat. Why did the wizard quit his job editing insults? He had trouble with dispelling. Yeah, okay. How's this one strike you? Why don't lichens celebrate their birthdays? She points at you with both hands. They're scared of adventuring parties. Did you hear about the new barbarian apparel line? Apparently it's... She waggles her eyebrows. All the rage. Really? You mean it? She lets out a whoop and thrusts her fist into the air. You won't regret it, boss. I'll even put you in my act. You're gonna love it, I promise.
Alright. We'll help her on her comedian journey. Gotta put a drink on here. We've got a letter. I wonder what's inside. I live near your tavern. I do not care for the noise. You should know I was watching your tavern through my curtains. Not for any strange reason. I was just writing down the names of everyone who came or left. But that isn't what this letter is about. I saw a strange figure lurking about. Hope it wasn't the arsonist the paper mentioned. A fire would cause an awful ruckus. Yes, keep it down. Oh, goodness.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Maybe we'd better prepare for a fire.
Okay, how do we prepare for a fire? I'm scared. Firefighting gear. Okay. Place 2 firefighting gears. All right. I want one on this side.
Not
Want
much
one
else
on
to
this
do,
side.
but keep your eyes peeled for trouble. Might as well peel your ears too, just in case.
All right. Giving me a heckin' concern here. I need a scroll rack. Okay. We'll do the daily chainmail. Okay. All right, so we've got services at a 2-star. We got to work on that food here. Getting that and cleaned up here. Oh, the merchant has arrived. Okay, so we've got to get some stuff here. Grab one of those, I suppose. I'll grab... Oil's twice as fast. I don't want that. Purchase that, I suppose. Alright, so let's see if I can create a meal here. Oh, I need a meat or a vegetable. Okay. Board. All right. So I'm gonna need a chef. Dislikes janitor role. Fast worker. Night owl. Oh, but she hates a janitor role. It's not gonna work. He's not great at cooking. He's a chef. Clumsy though. You know what? Let's do him. Let's set him as a chef. And then for her, I'm not gonna make her a generalist, right? I'm gonna have her just do those 2 tests. How does that work? I think good for right now. Okay. Then I think I need to like order. All right, 27. Oh man, I just need to chill. He goes 2 feet and then he falls over. That's fantastic. All right, we're getting there with the food currently. Gotta replace a drink. Okay. Alright, now everybody has a bed. Alright, I need to order... food. Okay, okay. We can get mutton. Lower when used in a stew. Just gonna kind of leave that be for now. Just gotta serve, and then... Okay. Oh, storybook. What do we got here?
A staffer scurries up to you with a fearful expression on their face. I went to use the loo and saw a weirdo in a cloak sneaking around with some kind of fat lizard. You nod and creep into the tap room. You see a figure holding a bright red lizard stiffly at arm's length. They squeeze it and it releases a gurgling squeak. A jet of fire streaks from its mouth, splashing flames everywhere.
Oh no.
The intruder, startled, turns to face you. You see they're wearing heavy elbow-length gloves like a blacksmith's. They scamper toward the bar, brandishing the salamander. Liquid fire drips from the creature's mouth, spattering on the taproom floor. Behind them, the burning furniture blazes higher. You heft a tankard and whip it at the arsonist's face with all your strength.
All right, I do. Hey! First
The
try.
tankard bounces off the trespasser's face with the resounding clonk of wood on wood, which seems incorrect. It does slow the arsonist's rampage for a moment, at least. The arsonist grunts in frustration, looking at the few small fires in the tavern. They begin backing toward the front door, holding the salamander between you. You step forward, crowding them. A mop and bucket catch your eye. The arsonist notices your glance and snorts. You think a bucket will help? A wooden bucket? You're playing right into the fire's hands. You chase after the arsonist, letting the fire burn.
2 for 2.
With a leaping tackle, you successfully take the intruder to the ground. The face that stares up at you is a mask of bark-like skin. It twists in bafflement. What is your problem? You drag them outside and dump them on the ground. They scuttle under a giant leaf. You turn back to the tap room and see the flames beginning to rise again. Reluctantly, you release your grip on the arsonist, warn them to stay put, and turn to save your tavern.
They're not gonna stay put.
We need to get
Please.
this fire under control. Fast!
Alright, flammability. Those are... And... Where? Okay,
That takes care
nice.
of the fires. Now we just need to clean up the mess.
Okay, okay.
Well, that does it for the fires. But what of the arsonist? That's a loose thread that needs tying up.
Alright, I feel like I need to move one of these. To be like in here with them. Okay. So we'll have the one in here. Waiting on delivery. New staff applications. Excellent. Got a storybook here.
A nearby staffer mops soot from their face and nods to you. The fires are out. Now it's just a matter of cleanup. You need to find that arsonist. Hopefully they're still where you left them. Outside, you find them huddled under a giant leaf. A dryad with skin like bark and glowing green eyes. But why was a tree person setting fires? They glare at you. Here to apologize? It's the least you should do for interfering with a controlled burn.
Control burn. I don't think that was... Oh, you know what? In fact, that's a response.
Of course, that's my job. Wildfires can grow out of control when kindling builds up around the tree trunks. Small fires burn the dead wood and prevent big fires later. This area is long overdue. They gesture to the tavern and surrounding houses, nestled into the roots of the giant trees. Look at all the dry wood piled up. The Dryad's brow furrows as it looks around. That can't be. Homes in tree corpses? It shudders, the sound like dry branches in a breeze. I thought it odd enough that the wood of dead trees had been cut into little bits, but to stick it back together the wrong way and live inside? That's disgusting. There's a certain beauty to that, if I don't think about the gruesome details. The Dryad considers you, mulling it over. I suppose you're no worse than fungus, making its home on a dead log. Harmless, but unpleasant.
Ah, to be compared to fungus.
You've given me so much to think about. Most of it bad. Your ways are ghoulish, but as long as the living trees are safe, I won't judge you for how creepy you all are. I'm sorry for any trouble I caused. I'll compensate you for any damage done to your awful corpse tavern, and then we can part in peace. Thank you, friend. That went pretty well. Good thing you didn't have to try and explain toilet
Oh
paper.
no. Oh. Yeah, well that's something. Alright, nice. Okay.
There's an upcoming event that we should keep an eye on.
Okay, upcoming event coming up. Free scroll rack need in 33 minutes. Okay, well let's see what occurs here. Oh, good heavens. A lot of folks.
When's the last time you got some fresh air? Just because I'm bottled up doesn't mean you have to be.
Are you telling me I've played for too long? Is that it? An anonymous letter. Dear Tavern Keeper, word has been going around town that arsonists did a little damage to your tavern. The community wants to help you rebuild, even those of us who weren't completely sold on you moving in first. You can expect your tips to be a bit heftier the next few days, and we want to send a note to make sure you knew us because we appreciate you. Take care, neighbor or friend. Yeah, seriously though, keep it down. Okay.
Isn't
Sure.
that sweet? I've always said Halflington is a lovely place to recover from a traumatizing disaster.
Alright, I want to take a look at like our filth. I think it's not too bad, I suppose. Got the post here. What many believe to be a series of unrelated baking accidents was in fact the work of a serial arsonist. A dryad accompanied by a chubby lizard, the destructive duo's crime spree has come to an end Thanks to our local tavern keeper, reports of the Dryad's dedication to forest safety has moved Halflington's hearts. In that spirit, the mayor has announced that next month will feature the first annual Forest Fire Awareness Festival. A review of the best group hiking trails coast to coast. Accountant trapped in home reveals leaf landed in front of door. Gift baskets going outside. A source close to mayor say never. I love it. Alright, the merchant has arrived. Thank goodness. It's only... Okay. Grab a scrap barreled. Grab a breath of the mountain. Purchase. Get a sands. Okay. Got my little pallets there. Four trout. Spoiled. Shit. Okay. I'm gonna change him. Let's change him into a server for right now.
Our drinks have earned a 2-star rating.
The hell is this thing? Good lord. It was terrifying. Okay. Alright, so they're gonna stock us up here. Alright, so let me see if I can create a meal. We'll call it morsel soup. See what we have here. She is such a spread of things there. So I will make her server. All right. All right, so we have a chef, a generalist, and 2 servers. So I think we'll be okay here. Or well, no, a server, a janitor. And a server generalist. Okay. So stuff's spoiled. That's okay. Oh, I need another bed. Everybody's got a bed. I create a meal. I have mushrooms, but I can't do anything. Okay. Gosh, I almost need like another janitor. I'm gonna set him to be A little overnight. That way we have somebody cleaning 24/7. It seems a little on the rough side, cleaning wise.
Our
Right.
food has earned a 1-star
Ooh,
rating.
1-star rating. Okay.
I know you're the boss, but make sure to give yourself lots of breaks, okay?
All right, we're running low on drinks. But we'll have the merchant, so we'll fully stock up. Okay. Clean for us. I think we need welcome mats to kind of help with the that there. Okay. Then we need lighting. Lighting's a big thing. Let's see. Decorative. Don't necessarily know if we need any decorations, but that be for right now. We've got some lights up. Do we need... Absolutely put in table. Small table there. Like a small table there. Good. All right, merchant has arrived. Thank goodness, because we need shit. All right, what do we got here? We got some trout. Do one of those. Uh,
I spy an
let's see
upcoming
here.
event.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. To need an pallet. All right. Ate a meal here. Do I need... Do I need another soup? All right, so we've got stew, morsel soup, and then 2 different skewers. Oh, there's like little lanterns. Dartboard needs repaired. All right, so we've got to serve more meals. Gotta get the dartboard repaired. Okay. Getting everything cleaned up for the day. Getting brought in. Got the dartboard repaired. Excellent. Cooking's going. Okay, alright. Crafted stews. storybook. Okay.
I have bomb. The
What?
orc hefts a cask of black powder onto the bar and glares at you from beneath an impressively heavy brow. The fuse wire protruding from the top of the cask curls down to the firing plunger in his hand. You give drink.
It's a lot for uh
Yeah, trouble no good. That why this bomb. He slaps the top of the cask affectionately, and everyone in the vicinity flinches. It good, right? Come here, celebrate. Blow up. His massive brow furrows. No, this bomb not for blow up tavern. That not help anybody. It for rock slide. I civic engineer, contracted by domain, clear big rocks that come down western slopes, block roads. This bomb is proof concept. Repurpose unwanted overstock black powder from Pirate Guild, make bomb, clear roads. I profit, pirate profit, dwarves profit. Very efficient. He pats the bomb again affectionately. We do lot good with these. It okay. I used to
the
it.
misunderstanding.
I travel outside Gugumash, used to inefficient conclusions everyone jump to. Plenty people think orcs violent, stupid. It cost of doing business. I not take you preconceptions personally. He tucks the bomb under his arm and pays his tab. Not that I not able blow this place up. For sure could. It could bomb. Could, but won't. Have good day.
Oh man. I'm sorry, dude. Oh, he's like adding the little mushrooms to the order. Okay. So the mushrooms are getting used. I see. It's like a little garnishment. Okay. Oh, we've got to serve one more meal and then we're going to hit that 2-star. We're so close. Oh, we've got another post. The Farmers Guild is spreading the word about their new farm to fork initiative. We've reached out to them for an explanation of the proposal. It's all in the name, they told us. Basically, we're recommending that everyone eats with 2 forks at one. We already tried it, saves tons of time. Travel by Giant Eagle, not always possible. Fire Beset's local tavern drinks, probably warm now. Receipt quarter, 100 uses for a versatile potato. Very, very Hobbit-esque. I like it. The merchant has arrived. Excellent.
It's
We need
nice
to
have a well to draw fresh water from.
need
Also,
3 drinks. We're gonna grab some more of those. Grab some mushrooms. Carrots. I don't know if I need carrots though. spoil twice as fast, I'm concerned.
Thieves and dead bugs. Our food has earned a 2-star
Excellent.
rating.
We're 2 stars, baby. We need to get that average up to 75. Have a few more satisfied patrons. And I feel like part of the problem is we're so dirty, so... Gonna have her be a janitor. Right. Go. 2-day cleaners and overnight cleaner. Dedicated server. Another server that's part dog's body. Still not sure what we should do over here. Suppose it can always be another... I'm afraid if we develop this out, we're gonna outgrow ourselves. Stew sport. I get neat. Be okay. Okay, it seems like it's decor that's getting us. So, let's do some decoration here. Little drinking horn there. Okay. Okay, what little baubles can I put on this thing? That seems cute. Deck of cards in there. Pixie dust. I like that. Naturally, you need. There we go. That's pretty nice. Okay. I'm happy with this. We've got this nice and decorated. Does that help with our decoration score? Alright, I imagine we'll have to get some people in and see how they like it over time. But hopefully that helps. Okay, that's starting to go up. Alright, facilities is going to be the other one here. I could probably make a bathroom here. There we go. We'll have a bathroom now. What is the front office? What is this? Patrons can book bedroom. Okay, so I don't have those yet.
I just noticed an important event is coming up.
Entertainment is needed.
There's a lich in town, I'm sure of it. All the ambient heat is being leached away.
Okay. You received a group. Use the patron attraction board to either accept it. What is the Patreon? Um, don't know where this is. To open the Patreon attraction board. Oh, this thing. Okay. Team it. Okay. Okay. Sure. It's showing me entirely what I want. Merchant has arrived. Excellent. What do we got, merchant? Kills bug nests. Okay. Man, I feel like we've got to do 1-star, 2-star.
Oh, I love those little watermills. I want to ride on one.
Sell that counter. To buy another tap here. Select the 3-star. That's a 2. That's a 1. Okay. Shit. Should have bought more stout. How are we doing here? That's starting to go up a little bit. Tempted to put gift baskets everywhere. Everybody gets a gift basket. Signs and art. Okay. How do I get this to go up the wall? There we go. Actually, I have to put the wall up. Okay. Oh, we have a gift. Okay. Carpenter's wardrobe. Nice. All right. Good stuff here. Storybook event. All right, what we got going on here?
One of your staffers bursts into your office in a panic, wild-eyed and rumpled. It looks as if she's only recently woken up. I've had a terrible vision, nay, a prophecy. Hear this. If you don't give me a raise, me personally, and let me change the name of the tavern as I see fit, a terrible disaster will unfold. She pauses, out of breath, and examines your expression. Now that I say it out loud, I realize it sounds like I'm making this up to get what I want, but I'm not, I promise.
We're gonna try to pull this one at work. Let's see.
Really? Oh, thank the spirits. I thought for sure you wouldn't buy that. She chuckles to herself, then runs her hands through her hair in an effort to smooth the bedhead. By the way, the vision said the new tavern name has to be after my childhood pet. Not sure why. Very specific vision. I haven't thought of little Boggle for ages. Well, I'll go update the sign.
Okay, sure. We're at 69%. Decoration's gone up. Quality and price. Okay. They didn't like the decor. Yeah, I can set the price. Up to start for that. Set that to be a gold. I think it's just a matter of just kind of like letting this run for a little bit. So very tempted to kind of adjust this a bit. Let's add another bar counter. All right, we will sell that. Okay. We'll leave it be like that then. Currently. The 2 order cabinets, 3 here.
When I saw we were out of bread, I said a little prayer to the god.
A little presents here, okay. What we got? Halfling waiting bench, okay. Free build for that. Nice. Then a Harrington banner. I like it. Two new unlocks. We got a hearth. Oh, and a small barrel rack for the storeroom. Okay. Nice. Jeez, I feel like we need to make an order. Let's head up here, see what we can acquire. Do three things of bread. We'll do 3 things of game hen, and we'll do a mutton. We'll do 2 muttons. You get a thing of mushrooms here. Get 2 things of, or 3 things of Alright, so I know I'm gonna have to like do some arrangement in here. I need another meat hook. Alright, so this should be rat. Game hen. Bread, water, and then that one should be saltwater trout. Alright. Get our ingredients in. Change this to gonna also make him so for stew, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do mutton. Okay.
I hope you get to see the tavern keeper. His guild headquarters one day. You wouldn't believe your eyes.
Alright, quarterlings discovered. Explorers have found a tribe of half-pint halflings. The tiny folk claimed to be from the Halflington Logging Company, but they were too deep in the forest and a mysterious magical aura shrunk them down. Has anyone seen Gerald Tottenpotter's reading glasses? Attempt to bake the tallest ever cake foiled by baker eating cake. Does anyone know where Pete Gubson's got his swell? New pants. Not the swell new pants. Ooh, alright, we have a group here. Ending group request. Accept group. Yes. Did that do it? Yes, okay. Now it's just a matter of getting everybody to level 2 then. Oh, got some gifts here. Okay. What did we get? A carved sign. Nice. And then a bow rail shelves. Okay. Excellent. We earned the star. There we go. That's our 2-star. Oh no. Ha! Okay. Well, we've got Cheers, a bread oven. Oh, okay.
2 stars? Quite the feat. I like to see my protagonist rising in the world.
Bookerman Boggles, what we renamed to. So we got 5 collectible cards here. We've got a letter from the mayor. Wowza, 2 Stars Tavern here in Havington. We've never had such a thing. What a treat. We've enclosed another gift of gold to celebrate. You can use it to build a stage. We'll send a Harvest Festival organizer to take a look once you're ready. Okay.
At
300
last,
gold
you're
here.
able to build a stage, home of song and story, without which any tavern is sorely lacking.
Okay. We have a stage now. I think we're to the point where we shift the tavern over here and turn this into storeroom and kitchen. So let's take a look at that. Let's get a stage.
have a stage, we should book an entertainer. We can use the patron attraction board for that.
One, two, three, four, five. I feel like five's pretty solid. All right, there we go. Excellent, excellent. Okay. All right, there we go. So now I just kind of gotta figure out what I'm to. Light sources. Then we're gonna remodify this into a bigger kitchen. Okay. We'll have to make another. We'll have to wait until we've got the space for it here, but yeah, got to make a much bigger. Then we'll turn.
Oh dear, the coffers are empty.
They are. I know. Ah, let's see.
I think our well is a reverse wishing well. I told it things I didn't want and it shot gold out.
There we go. All right. Excellent. So we just need to make some money to make a bigger stock room. I'm gonna shift the kitchen, I think. Then we get some more people hired. All right, let's do this really quick.
During a lull, Skylar climbs onto the stage.
Hey folks, I'm Skylar Dewbender. I just got in from serving you drinks, and boy are my arms tired. Because wow, those mugs are heavy.
Someone shifts in their seat,
Okay.
another coughs. So, what's the deal with travel rations? Why are we rationing those?
Like, who's looking at a big pile of hard bread and thinking, I'm eating all of this at once, you know?
You
All right,
chuckle
gotta-
and applaud a little, breaking the
We
silence.
gotta warm up the crowd. Gotta help them out. Oh no. We'll retry. We'll take a little chaos. We'll be helpful. Oh my gosh, why? Okay, do you really want this person to fail at comedy? There we go. That's what I thought. Okay. Oof.
Your enthusiasm is infectious enough for a light scattering of applause to spread. Skylar presses on, encouraged. Hey, anyone here from Riverbottom? Skylar looks hopefully around at her audience. A couple of hands raise.
I know you've spent time in Riverbottom, boss. I hear the quicksand down there is awful, right? The more you struggle, the worse it gets. You just flail desperately. This This feels a little like that. She snorts indignantly. You think I can't touch the bottom? Why, because I'm short. At least I'm not tall. Ah, tall people. Always strutting around, acting better than everybody. You can't fool me, tall people. I've seen you in rooms with low light fixtures. A few laughs bubble up from around the room as Skylar plays to her audience.
There you go.
They are. You know what they're really the worst at? Falling down. They make it so dramatic. I think it's because they think they might break in half when they land. Then they'd become what they fear most, a short person. The laughter swells into applause and whistles. Skylar beams. And that's my time. Thanks, folks. You've been a great crowd. She takes a sweeping bow and hops off the stage.
All right, what chaos did we... Oh boy. Scared. All right, I'm going to adjust the storeroom here. Okay, that's doing a little bit more what I was wanting to do here. Okay. Okay.
Have you checked the timeline recently?
Gotta hire an entertainer. How do I book an entertainer? Here? Book an entertainer. Okay. Like that, I guess. Okay,
Wow,
entertainers.
A real entertainer will perform here. For us. And for the patrons, I guess.
Okay, all right. So we have discovered entertainers. We've got a stage. We've got all kinds of stuff going on here. Very exciting. Okay, we've got an entertainer. All right, we've got some things happening here. A lot going on, but I'm very excited for this. So we're increasing our storage here so we can make sure we have plenty of drinks. We'll get the bread over here. I have a feeling like we may need to like increase this into like another staff room and then just kind of adjust from there. But I feel like we're getting there. Oh gosh, I don't have any money for this guy. Oh, do I take out a small loan? Take out this one just so I can buy up a bunch of drinks here. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I can order 3 more. Right.
You overhear a halfling at the bar mention your name and drift over to listen in as a staffer points him in your direction. He turns your way, beaming. Ah, the proprietor! Delighted to meet you. I'm one of the organizers of the Harvest Festival, a week of feasts and competitions. You've heard of it, yes? As this establishment will be a hub of activity, we were hoping you would install some voting booths here in your tavern.
Voting booths. Interesting.
The townsfolk need handy places to vote for the contestants each day, of course. His smile grows wider. We'll have staring contests, log throwing contests, eating contests, log eating contests, you name it. We
Log
do so love a
eating
friendly
contest, okay.
competition. Especially me. I love them the most. Oh, and I'm sure you'll be interested in the Best Guild contest. You've been nominated to represent the Tavern Keepers Guild after all.
Oh.
Can't tell you. Nominations are anonymous. He taps the side of his nose and favours you with an exaggerated wink. All I can say is that they were very insistent that the Tavern Keepers Guild be included. Good thing, too. We've never had a local chapter, so we didn't even know about it. Great question. You'll be competing against 3 of the finest guild chapters in all of Halflington. He ticks them off on his fingers. The local chapters of the Brewers Guild, the Philosophers Guild, and the Thieves Guild. A fine group of apples and oranges to compare. I can't wait.
Gosh, okay.
Maybe so, and they won't be easy to beat. They're the favourites to win most years. Free drinks go a long way in this town. Hey, you should do that too.
Oh gosh.
Folk love a good free drink. Really makes
The
somebody's
politics
day.
of it all.
Ah, an existentially fascinating question. Why indeed? Why do any of us compete in anything? Is it for fun? For validation? Or heck, is it just desperately shouting into the deep yawning chasm that we all have inside to prove we exist? He laughs and slaps you fondly on the shoulder. Nuts if I know! But hey, that's exactly the kind of thing you should ask the Philosophers Guild. There's a faraway look on his face as he nods. I think it is too. Think about it a lot, actually. Brave sorts, those philosophers, thinking about that stuff for us. Ought to win an award. It's hard to tell if he's talking to you or to himself, but either way, the guy could probably use a drink. You leave him to his pondering and signal for a server.
All right. Nice. I feel like this is a pretty good spot to pause it. We'll come back and we'll do the voting booth. All right. Guys, this is Taverns Keeper. We're on the second part of this in just building out an excellent tavern. We got entertainers now. This looks really cool. I feel like we've got to get like some more tables in here and really kind of like work this around a little bit. But exciting stuff. I hope you guys have been enjoying the content. We'll get back into this some more. We clearly have a bit of story that we still have to progress, and we've got baking that we need to do, bread and all kinds of stuff. We need to get a lot more staff in here to maintain this place for us. But very, very exciting stuff. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Check it out on Steam. It's available. The Taverns Keeper. We'll be back with some more content. I really appreciate you guys being here. Like, subscribe, drop me a comment if you have any ideas, or like, hey, maybe this is a good thing for you to know. I appreciate that information. I appreciate you guys. Have a good one. Stay hydrated, and I will see you all in the next one.